Today we have our 454 Casull lever. Welcome back to Smokin' Jay's Garage. This is a Rossi. This is the first Rossi that I have ever owned. I have always heard questionable things about their quality, especially now at their price point being so much higher than what they were a number of years ago. I have run a couple of rounds through this, and it's already pretty crappy, but we're going to shoot some for you. I'm going to show you the things I like, the things I don't like. This is the first 454 Casull that I have owned, and I got to tell you, the first time I shot it, it kicks worse than a 4570. I was worse in a manner of speaking. It has more punch than a 4570. A 4570 is more of a push. This is more of like a sting. So the first thing that I noticed about this Rossi is stainless steel with a rosewood finish. Very, very pretty. Well, like any other stainless steel, you get some fingerprints on there. That's going to be normal. The loading door, super, super small, very hard to load. If you compare this to like a Winchester or a Henry, it is substantially smaller for the 454 Casull than what a 357 loading door would be. So it's very small, very hard to load. Also, you have to work the action very hard at the very end of the stroke especially, or it will not lift the next round up into the chamber. So those are a few things I've noticed so far. Let's load it up, let's put a couple rounds down range. Oh, real quick, buckhorn sights. This is something that is going to be, personal preference. I absolutely hate them. What is the point of having a half-inch of sight on top of where my sight actually needs to be? I do not like that at all. But let's load her up. See, they get stuck in there all the time. You got to get them just right, otherwise you can't load it. I got 4 rounds in there, and I got to be honest, that's probably going to be enough for me. Let's get our safety gear on. And that's enough for me. I did oil it up since the last couple of rounds I fired through it, and it did seem to cycle a little bit better. Again, this gun is brand new, so it should wear in a little bit. Hopefully, it's going to wear in a little bit. I'm glad for that nice recoil pad. I don't know how much it actually helps, but there's a lot of kick to this. We're going to load it up again, and we are going to go take a look at our target afterwards. You want to turn?
No, nothing. Mm-mm.
All right, let's give it a shot. All clear? That's a hard trigger for me to squeeze because I know what's coming. One thing I do really like though about this is that trigger, it's got a nice little round to it. It's got a nice feel to it, a very nice feel to it. Also has a nice pull as well. Alright, this holds 9+1. You can see what we have in there for our 10th round. Boy, that's darn close to fitting in there. These are 325 grain bullets. And if we had a little bit smaller one, maybe we could fit that 10th one in there. But even using another round to push it, I can't get that in, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that one out. I think we got that 10th one in there. It took some work, though. I don't know if I'm going to shoot all 10 of these, but let's give it a round. Let's give it a go. So here's a good example. You load that up full. I know you couldn't see the view of that, but doesn't want to kick that round up. All clear?
Yep.
So we got the round out of the chamber, but if you look in there, you can see we've got the kick up plate is up and the round is sliding back between it. So we got to try to somehow push that. We can't open the door because the door opens up only with this down. So I'm not sure. We're gonna have to jam something in there and try to get this piece of crap to work. All right, after about 20 minutes of prying with a screwdriver into the load door, trying to get that round forward, I was able to actually get that round forward, and now you can see we got that down. Our action will close. I am going to fire one round through this gun, and I'm going to make sure that it still fires. If it does, I'm going to take it home and put it in the safe. If it doesn't, I'm going to throw it right in a freaking garbage can. Because this is the biggest piece of crap I have ever owned, I've ever paid $1,000 for. I will absolutely never buy another Rossi again as long as I live. I'm going to keep this one because it did fire and because I have always wanted a 454 Casull. The round itself, very cool. A lot more recoil than what I expected, especially coming out of a rifle. So disappointed in Rossi's quality. Absolutely crap. But the gun itself, as far as a 454 Casull, is nice. This will sit in front of my safe or in my safe. Overall, not a bad looking gun. Absolutely horrible quality. The worst I have ever seen. I would take a high point over this any day. Matter of fact, I have a high point rifle. I've had it for 20 years and it's never jammed. It's never given me an issue. This thing has been nothing but trouble since I've shot it. And today's the first day I'm shooting it, but horrible quality from Rossi. Absolutely disappointed. Never, ever will I buy another Rossi again. But it's probably not what you wanted to hear because I know people who have Rossis kind of tend to like them. They're crap. If you watch this channel for the first time and you haven't already, and you want to,
Boom. Please subscribe.